Good evening. There is Parviz. I can see Parviz is here. Hello, how you doing, buddy? There's Mickey, Dan, got Eric, Paul Adams, a bunch of people here. We got this 1971 original roll. You got 4 different double die obverses I would especially be looking for. Don't know of any double die reverses with 1971 Philadelphia, so we're going to go through the first 10 coins, of course, and check those just to see what we got going on. Maybe perhaps a discovery, but then we'll move on from there and play the game of realism. Get through the rest of these obverses so we can see if we've come up with anything of value. 1971 FS 101 is a possibility here. Very nice double die, shows in Liberty. A nice BU coin is going to bring you anywhere between $500 and up. The DDO numbers 2, 3, and 4 are all nice. Generally selling for $20 or more. All class 1 doubling, except for the DDO number 1. The FS 101 DDO number 1 is a class 2. Shows a nice spread toward the rim. All right. Let's dig in. Coin number 1 goes to DC. This one's got a circle on it. And machine doubling. A little bit of it. And that's about it. Not that nice. Usually that's what happens with the roll enders. They turn out proving to not be so wonderful sometimes, unfortunately. Now number 2. Number 2 for Sergeant First Class. Yep, nothing on the obverse. And nothing there. How about number 3, Stonecutter? Wow, that's an early die state. That's a nice earlier die state coin right there. It unfortunately doesn't seem to have any doubling yet. Yeah, I see nothing. But it is a nice coin. Check the reverse of this one, see what kind of condition it's in. Little dark spot right there. Pretty well struck. It's got all the steps. Take a good look at this one. That could likely grade a 66. Nice coins here. Let's check number 4. Indigenous Treasures. See what the girls got. You got a brownish coin in the middle of the roll. And this is a definite Bankrat Backdoor roll. Nothing special about this one. Let's check the reverse. Nothing there. Okay. Number 5. 75 in pennies, baby. Still not a double die. It's awesome, baby! The only basketball announcer I even know about. One of the more famous ones, Dick Vitale. I ate breakfast at a table next to him a few different times. He has a restaurant in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. And I used to work in Lakewood Ranch. Once in a while, we'd go out and have breakfast to have a meeting instead of doing it at the office. And he'd be there eating with his family or something. He's a very interesting guy. $20.24 nickels. Is this because of double dies or something? Or they run a low mintage of them. People are after them because there's not very many of them. Or what's the story? Tell us the scoop. Roving nickel reporter Eric, Sergeant First Class. Because he has the disadvantage of not being able to speak to us directly, I think I'll go ahead. Oh, it says low mintage. Okay, low mintage. Well, 2024 is not over yet, you know. They did that to us a few other times. They waited until October, then minted a healthy metric ton of coins, and kind of yanked all the value out for us. That happened a few different times. I wouldn't get too excited about new coins low mintage until the end of the year, when the final report is done. $50 a roll for 24 nickels. Holy moly. Hey, Lady Spitfire. Hope you're doing well today. The copper coins world is still ticking. Now I call these they're the Frankenstein pennies. This is probably dye rust or some odd form of dye wear that causes this. I only see it on 1971. And they're not hella uncommon either. I mean, there's some of them out there. This particular type of issue is what caused, or probably what caused, the doubling on the RTY of some of the 1970 cents that makes it look almost like a double die, and it was listed as one for a long time in the FS Cherry Picker's Guide. But yeah, it kind of became unlisted after a while. Having hernia surgery Wednesday. Well, good luck with that. Good golly, and I thought having my teeth cleaned today was a bad thing. It doesn't go all the way down. Damn near it, though. We've got a die crack that goes all the way down to almost the neck behind the ear. Oh, it terminates before you get... No, wait a minute. I think it goes through the W. No, it terminates before you get to the W. This is just an interesting looking coin here. What would they be trying to preserve dies for? What, they just don't want to make any more? See, that's a thing, though. Dies are very inexpensive when you talk about the overall mintage they get and the overall die use at the mint. I don't really think they're trying to conserve or preserve dies at any given time. This is another example of same die. Oh, why would they? I mean, wouldn't, if you are minting 2024 coins, you have 2024 dies. Wouldn't you just use the dies until they're done? I mean, what's the point in trying to preserve anything? Use them until they're done. What you got left is what you got left. The rest of it has to wait till 2025. 24 pennies are the same way. Huh. Well, so how much of the 2024 Lincoln cent rolls going for? This one's going to turn out running itself into being not such a great roll if we keep going this way. All this die wear and speckling all over the coins, it's going to hide die varieties. You're not a big fan of shield cents, but you're an oddball. You're not an oddball to me. I barely like memorials. I'm more of a wheat cent guy. And the shields, they looked pretty nice the first year they came out. It was like something different, something unusual, but now, nah, not so much. Nothing here so far. Coin 12. We're just going to stick to the obverses from here forward. Number 13, Stan. Looking for Stan. We at least got a cleaner looking surface. No doubling though. The shield should have been different. I think the whole coin could have used some actual detail, if that's what you're talking about. They did a very, very simple design with very little relief change so they could use those dies up. Of course, most coins now have about half the relief they did 100 years ago. Just trying to get more out of them. Good to see you, Lady Spitfire. Come back and let us know how things went for you. Mickey. Nothing there. Yeah, like the Union Pacific shield. It should have looked more like a Liberty shield. Chubby Pop Chaser. But that it was a shield, it should have had something like an oak and an oak laurel and an olive laurel wrapped around it. You know, something. Stars, maybe, yeah, sure. They don't have that kind of ingenuity these days. They want to design something complete and simple so that it's easy to mint and has some recognizable design on it. That's all they care. Nobody cares about art now. Art? Why art? Don't need art to spend a penny. It's just a penny. Yeah. Yeah, that's coin 18, still nothing there. Now number 19 for DC. Yeah, we did not do well today, so far anyway. We're We're still fighting, trying to get our first real die variety for the day. Up to number 20 now for Carl. Nada. Number 21. Paul? Paul at least got a nice clean looking coin. But no doubling. Unfortunately. 22. A sissy now. Oh, I'll just stick to coins that are over 50 years old. Not really interested in any of the newer stuff. The 42S nickel you found today is in great shape. Guess what we're about to open next? Next roll. Coming up. 1942S BU nickel roll. How about that? What a coinkydink, right? All right, for Eric. Expensive roll. Tell you what. That doesn't come cheap. Nothing there for Eric. How about number 24, Carl? Nothing there. Now number 25, Crispy. Nope. Nothing there. Number 26, Stone Cutter. Let's see what we have. A relatively decent looking coin compared to a lot of the others, but not a die variety. I think we're starting to run out of art on coins. Pretty soon we're just going to go to ones that have a single number on them. You know, just like a token-looking thing that says United States of America 10. That must be a 10-cent coin. Pretty soon we won't have any ones. We won't have any fives. 10 will be the largest or the smallest denomination in use. And then they may actually go to using $1, $2, and $5 coins like the rest of the world because our dollar will be worth even less. Yes, Chuck. What's up? Now that I know that CHU is short for Chuck. I thought there was a chance you might be Asian. Back to Eric Bayer. Well, I was hoping in this roll we would at least find like DDO number 2 or 3. You know, didn't have to be DDO number 1. But to not find anything is a little disappointing. I mean, it's expected. It's normal. But That's a die we haven't seen yet. Got nothing on it. But it is one that we hadn't seen yet. Did you have a question or a comment, Chuck? Or you just saying hi because you came back? Hi back at you. Up to number 33 now. Where are we going with this? We were trying to look for double dies, but that's kind of hit us on the backside. Now, we're just working our way into a 1942 S roll of nickels, silver wartime nickels. An entire roll of 40 coins. And then tomorrow, I got another few reveals planned. In fact, by the end of the week, we will be finished with reveals. I think I've got 4 reveals, 3 or 4 reveals coming up tomorrow, and then the remainder of them will be on Saturday. Important thing for this weekend to remember is that Saturday at 7 p.m. we're going to be running a brand new show, one that you have never seen. It's going to be with Eric and I as a partnership of 2 on the same show, chit-chatting about die varieties, the things that we're finding lately, showing you pictures of new dies that we have recently run into. And that show will be Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's already scheduled. It's out there in the stream, ready to be broadcast. But it's called, get this, okay? The Die Variety Show. The Die Variety Show. The dollar should have been a coin 40 years ago, not 10. The dollar should have been a coin a long time ago. Heck, Canada did it 35 years ago. Yeah, Americans are not only stubborn, but a fair number of them are very uneducated as well. Taco, John. Interesting coin there. Haven't seen a good variety show since Carol Burnett. Well, there won't be a lot of comedy. I have to forewarn you of that. But we will be talking about some of the dies that we found, showing you pictures, talking about, some of our experiences in hunting and in looking. We might even bring a guest or 2 onto the show, who knows. We're not necessarily planning this as a pilot for a series, but it could turn into that. There's some chance of that. We will be selling a few coins as well on there. They will be, you got it, die varieties. Yeah, we're going to get some out and offer them right there during the show. Some of them, the new dies that we're looking at, some of them will be stuff that we've known about for a while. We hope you'll join us on the Copper Coins channel Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 4 p.m. Pacific Time. That's my little job right there. join us on the Copper Coins channel. Right? It ought to be pretty fun. We'll be answering questions live. So if anybody has questions, you can ask your questions. We'll write them down or snapshot them and come back to them when we have time and answer your questions through the show. This will be on Saturday. There's one from Mickey. See what Mickey gets. Another normal one. At this point, we're 44 coins in. I'm going to say that we're probably going to get normal coins throughout the roll. Not trying to be a predictor or anything, but those kinds of things tend to happen when you get 44 normal coins in an original roll. The other 7 are probably going to be normal, or the other 6, I'm sorry, are probably going to be normal anyway, right? We can always hold out that one little bit of hope that somebody's going to end up with a very nice FS 101 double die worth hundreds of dollars, but yeah, my hope meter just went to 0. You're going to have a house full of people. Well, you know, we'll probably do it again, but it may or may not be on a Saturday. But boy, we're having people beat to death with family visiting these days. I guess that could be fun. I don't know, I haven't had family visit in a long time. Last time I ever had family here was June of 01. Or June of 21, I'm sorry. June of 2021. It will definitely be a show that will be recorded in the Copper Coins channel after it's done. I doubt it's going to be more than an hour. I doubt it's going to be anything groundbreaking, earth-shattering. There's no brand new discoveries or anything to discuss, but it'll be interesting anyway, I think. It'll be fun to make. 2 skunks in a row. Hey, you got it. Let's not make it a turkey. I don't think that's going to work out that way with a 42S nickel roll. We've got to find something in that, right? Well, let's do it this way. It's scheduled for 8 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and run it closer to its scheduled time so more people will be able to watch it who might have seen it and plan on it. So let's come back in about 20 minutes. 15, 20 minutes. Let's get a break in. Come back on reveal number, 653. It's going to be that 1942 S quarter roll, and I will be here to take care of it with you. Who's buying the first? Buying the first what? First round? I don't know, whoever wants to. They can buy it for me. All right, you guys, everybody have a great night. And those of you who can come back, I'll see you again. Those of you who can't, we will be back tomorrow with more showing for you. And that'll be Friday. Let's see what happens the rest of Friday. Just a bunch of reveals we've got scheduled. Saturday, we've got a reveal plus this new Die Variety show. Nothing scheduled for Sunday. But Monday, we have our regular roll reveal show, the reveal show where you get to buy your spots in the roll reveals that'll be coming up the following week. And then Tuesday, another auction. So we've got time planned out to do it. Hope you guys can plan time to be there. I appreciate it. We'll see you a little bit later. Have a fun night.